Hello, everybody. Hi, 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 hi. How are we? Are we okay? Hello, who is this first person? Oh, Cynthia, you're the first person. Congratulations. Welcome. How are you? As you're joining, you telling me where you are joining from so that we do it on time. Oh my God, patience. My patience. How are you? Sheila Precious, how are you? So, as you're joining, tell me where are you joining us from? How are you guys? Hi, Bola. How are you? Izaka is from Lagos. How are you? As you're joining us, tell us the city that you're from. That will save us time because I have already said hello to you guys last time before I started asking you for the city. So it's kind of took double of our time. So, as you're joining us, you telling us where you are joining us from. As you know, Evergreen is joining you from the city of London, United Kingdom. Okay. Oh my God. Patience is from Jos, Plateau State, Nigeria. Welcome. Chinwe, how are you? Where are you joining us from? Chidima Morin is from Asaba, Nigeria. How are you? Welcome to my life. Welcome. Beatrice and Tom, how are you? Where are you joining us from? Are you guys okay? Are you winning? Glory Friday, how are you? Where are you joining from? Is everybody okay? Are you winning? Bola is joining us from Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. Chinelo Obi, how are you? Chinelo is joining us from Lagos State, Nigeria. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, everybody. Begin to share, begin to share, begin to share. Remind everybody it's gonna be bomb today. Begin to share, begin to share. As you can see, our number is increasing. Chinwe, how are you? Welcome. You are joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. Bella Beauty, how are you? Yes, happy first Sunday of December. Are you okay? Bella, are you winning? It's Siobi Judith. Good evening. How are you? And where are you joining us from? Uche Arazu is joining us from Enugu State, Nigeria. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Begin to share to your contacts, begin to ask people to come and listen to the good news, the news of life, the news that will keep them alive, the news that is going to elongate their life. Chika Uzoma Enwerem, good evening and happy Sunday. How are you? And where are you joining us from? As you're joining, you telling us where you're joining us from. How are you? Bella Beauty is the Benin City babe. From Benin City is Edo State, Nigeria. How are you? Welcome, Bella Beauty. Lovette Nkem Gentle. Good evening. How are you? Where are you joining from? Maranatha Paul, you're joining from River State, Port Harcourt. How are you? And how are people there? Are they okay? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We use the first 10 minutes to, I just hopefully people will be able to turn up quick enough for us to start on time. Chiku Zoma Enwerem is from Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome, Chika. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Hopefully, because of the mistake I made, I hope that people are not following the other link, because there are people I saw when I I went online not knowing that I was live. So, a few people that I saw, I just want to see them now to make sure that they are not following the old link, because I actually shared the old link, and I'm sure that many people will go and click that old link and they might be confused what's going on. But I'm sure if they go to our page, they will see that I'm on live, so they will join us. Chikuzomenwerem is giving me a rose flower. Thank you very much. Wow, wow. Begin to share, 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 share. Share. Okay, Maranatha Paul said that she is doing okay. I am happy to hear that. Let me see if I can share as well. Let me see if I can share. Okay. So, Chinelo B, how are you? Ijoma to a good evening. How are you? Tell me, where are you joining us from? Where are you joining us from? Okay. So come in, come in, come in, come in. At least let's get okay, Bella is here. There are some few people that joined before that I need to see. Okay, Judith is from Lagos. Annie Eke, how are you? I am very well, thank you. And where are you joining us from? Where are you joining us from? Tell us where your beautiful self is joining us from. Come in, come in, come in, come in. We're still under 10 minutes. I hope that when we start, people will not come to start asking me to go back, because I really don't like going back. The number of people that are contacting me, the number of people at least today, new people that joined, they are up to 60. Ijome Reto is from Oka, Anambra State. Welcome, my darling. How is Oka people? Are they okay? You see, so at least people who have joined us today, they are up to 80. Yes, so Philomena Ann Kake is joining us from Benue, Makodi, Nigeria. How are you? Oh my God, Kathy Tago is joining us from Cameroon. How are you? Ezin wife Naya is joining us from Owerimo State, Nigeria. How are you? Vivian Eze Anyika, how are you? Where are you joining us from? Lovette Nkem Gentle is joining us from Jigawa State. How are you, Lovette? Okay, keep it coming on, coming, 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 coming. Please share. Please share. That's the only thing that you do for me. Just share. You never can tell who will join. Yes. Oh yes, Bola, we are moving forward. Honestly, we are moving. People are trooping in. People are trooping in, but we just need to kind of manage it very well to be able to get them when we are, when they are supposed to come. Yes, people are trooping in. I'm telling you, people want to live a good life. People want to lose weight. People want to look good. People want to be healthy. There is no topic in the market that is better than what we are treating, because it's got to do with life, it's got to do with health, it's got to do with living well. So that is the ultimate. Lovett is greeting in Kem. You see, people are making friends here, which is very, very good. This is your family, so you better say hello to people. Yeah, you better say hello to your family. You get me? Yes, 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 yes. How do I mute? I don't want all this comment popping up. You guys are blocking me. How do I even remove that notification? Huh? Do I even mute that notification? I don't want all this notification. You guys should go away. Let me do what I'm doing. Yes, Ezinwa Ifeyinwa. How are you, Ifeyinwa? Where are you joining us from? Are you okay? Right. So, what do you people want me to do? Do you want me to start? Because we are only 19. And I don't want a situation whereby I have to, have to start going on and on and on again about something that I have already treated. I know that majority of you here, you're already in the program. If you know that this is your first time, please, I want you to indicate. Again, you people that are here as well, if you want me to go ahead, just, let me have a consensus. I will go ahead. And again, I don't know if I will be able to, to come back because appointment is appointment. So Bola, I want you to take note because I really, really mean what I'm saying about about the group. And then if it's not doing what I want it to do, then I just have to kind of scrap it. Or even if it's only 5 people, I'll make sure that those 5 people, they are getting what they want, and that is, is really, really serious. Okay. Bola, Vera Oji is late. That's your assistant. Collect money from her. She is late. Ah, sexy grandma. I pray my stature will be like yours when I get to your prayer granted. Vivi, prayer granted. The prayer is granted, but you need to be disciplined like the sexy grandma. You need to be very, very disciplined. Yes, if you are disciplined, there is nothing you cannot achieve. You can even play a 10-year-old and you will look like a 10-year-old. Okay, EJ asked me to go ahead. Okay, Chuku Eudora. Good evening. How are you? And where are you joining us from? Okay. So okay, so I just want to welcome if new people, I want to welcome you. Ezimora Uchenna Ifoma Anumba. How are you? And where are you calling from? And where are you joining us from? Annabelle James. How are you? Annabelle is from Abuja, Nigeria. Welcome. Ngozi Obianyika. Good evening. How are you? Hey Vera, what did you say? I didn't get the live notification as usual. That's why. Are you serious? I really, maybe many people didn't get the live notification though. Maybe anyway. I know that many people watch it later on, but I love it when I meet with you guys one on one like that. And Ezimora Uchenna Ifoma is from Kaduna State. How are you? Patience Minor said I should wait a little. Let's give them 10 minutes. Together we stand. I don't know what do you people think? Look at what Patience said. It's because of people that will be crying about data and so on. Grandma is so compassionate. Grandma is so compassionate. If you leave me, I will start singing for you while I wait for them, because I know that majority of people, I really don't know. Amarachi Emerengini Sandra, how are you? And where are you joining us from? Are you okay? Are you winning? Okay, do you know what we will do? I want you guys to begin to tell me about yourself. Are you losing? Just begin to talk to me. Because you know that we're going to be turning in results very soon. We're going to be turning in results. Chika, Uzoma, and Werem said that we should start. Okay, we will start. Ida. What is that? Ida Ezemodi is Delta, Nigeria. Welcome. Ezemo Ruchenna. Come over. Okay. So you see, are you sharing? If you're joining, please share. If you're joining, I want you to share. Share. Please. I want you to tell me, all of you that are here right now, just in your word, are you losing weight? I just want you to tell me, are you losing weight? Okay. Adia Ezemodi said that she is losing weight. I am very, very happy because remember, in less than 2 weeks, we're gonna turn in our results, our before and after. Yeah, okay. We are gonna turn in our before and after. So I want to hear from you. Are you losing weight? I don't need to tell you whether I'm losing. You can see that I don't finish. You can see me. That me, I don't finish. Oh, okay. Good evening, Chizoba Jane. How are you? Where are you calling from? And where are you logging in from? And are you losing weight? Just, keep it coming. Keep it coming. I don't know why. I don't know why there is no, the thumb up, the like button, and the love button. I don't know why it's not here. I don't know, because I like when I see that thing going up, but it's not here. I really don't know. But anyway, maybe is this what is it called, the app that I'm using. So I'm waiting, please. At least I have 21 here. Okay, yes. Lovette, don't worry, Lovette. Remember, I promised to tell you how to stabilize yourself. So that's part of the things that we will do today. Ijoma Eretue said that she's losing weight. I am happy. Ah, yes, Bola, don't worry. I'm gonna teach how to stabilize your weight. Chikuzoma said that she is losing weight. Yes, I am happy because our final result, even if you have sent me your before and after, you still gonna send during the final one. So I want you to get ready. We are going to start. So people who are joining later, I will acknowledge them later if at all we have time. So I want to welcome newcomers. All you people that are new, I want to welcome you. And I want to welcome the people that are already family members. Area. Eh? So I want to hello now. Because I know, oh, God of mercy. These people, they have started sending us useless. They've started sending us useless this thing. Block users. Please, I'm just blocking them. What is all this? They are sending us this sex rubbish. Block user on YouTube. Put user in timeout on YouTube. Add to block list in restream. Okay. Okay. Okay, we've blocked them. You know all these useless Adanrise, how are you? All these useless people. Right. Okay. So I want to welcome everybody. Welcome to you all. How are you guys? I hope you guys are okay. And I want to commend all of you. I don't know how you do. You are working so hard. I can see people so very determined. You know, I started this thing not knowing where it will lead us, but you guys made me so proud. It shows that a lot of people really want to live longer. It shows that a lot of people really want to look good. It shows that a lot of people are still disciplined. And then, I just can't thank you guys enough because you guys are my confidant as well. And you guys are people who make me to move forward. So I want to say thank you so much. That I love you from the moon and back. Yes? All right. Okay. So for people who don't know me and for people who were not here probably when I introduced myself, how did I come into weight loss, and weight management issue and so on? I told you guys that when I was growing up, I used to be a very tiny girl, very very, okay, Vivian, you are listening. That's very, very good. So I used to be very, very tiny, you know. So when I had my first baby, when I went to the hospital to have my first baby, as a teenage mom, they thought that I came to bring food to people who gave birth in the hospital. So they thought I came to bring food or something. Then after some hours, and they brought me out and brought the baby. They were like, "What? Was she pregnant? Was she pregnant?" You know. So after that one, the second one was the one that came out a little bit. So that one came out a little bit, but you still might not know very well. But that was the one that expanded my stomach. Then that was when I started putting on weight. And when I put on weight, I was so happy. I was so happy. If you see me, my face was like that, a teenage mom. My face was so big like that. So I took the picture, then in London, I took the picture and sent it to my big sister. And my big sister said, what is wrong with you? Who blew you up? Why are you so big? I said, my sister, I thought that you would be happy for me. Why are you rebuking me? He said, come on, go and lose that weight. Oh my goodness. So the woman just quenched my fire. I said I thought that she would just be hailing me. Oh, look at, she has put on weight and so on. That was when I started. That is many, many years ago. I went within 3 weeks or 4 weeks. I have lost the weight. I became like one, like that. So since then, the thing is in my brain that I must not put on weight. But I have sweet tooth. I eat Chidima, how are you? I eat a lot of things that is sweet. That's a lot of calories. So I am, I have the potential of putting on weight. But the thing is that I put on weight, I lose it, I put on weight, I lose it, and so on. So in the course of putting on weight and losing it, I have tried so many things. There is the only thing that I have not tried is liposuction because I'm so scared. So instead of going for that liposuction, I decided to take it the hard way, which is the natural way, and that's what is working for me. So in every aspect, I have tried weight loss products. Have tried patches. Abam Sobi, how are you? Welcome. So I've tried patches and so on. So that's where I got all the experience. Even the experience I have, somebody who went to university up to master's level will not get it because I learned from experience. So because of all these things, I decided to, why should I stay in this world and then later on I will pass to my great ancestors and then I will not teach it or hand it over to younger ones? So that's when I started to gather you guys in order to hand it over to you. So that's me and weight loss. So upon everything that I have done, there are a few that stood out that has worked for me over the years. It doesn't have side effects, and when you lose weight through that, you will be healthy. If you had blood pressure, it will disappear. If you had cholesterol, it will disappear. Even arthritis and so on, all those things will disappear if you do it the right way. So that's where I got the methods that we are using in this our platform, which are intermittent fasting, which are portion control, which are workout, which are, reducing to the barest minimum sugar intake, and then salt intake, and then, a few other things that we do this platform. So I will start by explaining to you. Good evening, Abdurrahim. Mariam, how are you? I hope you're okay. So we just started. So you see, then I will explain intermittent fasting for you. Many of you know it. Many of you didn't understand it well. Many of you are new. So every day we will keep, every Sunday that we come together, we will keep explaining it so that many people will understand it. So intermittent fast is one of the ways. Ma'am, in fact, I'm adjusting my clothes now to fit into my present stature. Thank you. Oh, that's Oluronke Oluwa Simi Oyebola. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Remember, I will tell you people when to start bringing in your before and after. So you see, the intermittent fast means that you fast for 16 hours and then you eat within the umbrella of 8 hours. I have always used how I do to give you guys example. I gave you example that I do all my eating before 8 p.m. So by 8 p.m., I have finished everything I have to eat except water. If I am thirsty or if I want to drink water, I can drink water all through. So, but from something that has to do with food that has calorie, I finish it by 8 p.m. So from that 8 p.m., I begin my fast, which lasts me until the following day, 12 noon. So when you calculate from 8 p.m. in the night, if you count it from 8 p.m. to 12 noon to the following day in the afternoon, you will get 16 hours. So the reason for you to fast during the night is because you are using most of the time in the night to sleep. So you will not feel that fast so much because you're using most of the night to sleep. So you see, when you break your fast in the morning, if you finish whatever you're eating by 6, then you know that you're gonna break your fast by 10. So just like that, you mustn't do it on the time that I'm doing my own. So the time that you break your fast, which is my own, is 12 noon. I will drink a big bottle or a big cup mug of warm water. So when I drink that warm water, yeah, when I drink that warm water, um I will wait for about 20 to 30 minutes for the warm water to work in my body to flush whatever it is. And remember, I forgot to tell you, when you are drinking that warm water, drink it without brushing your teeth, because some bacteria in your mouth when you wake up is very, very medicinal. So you need to drink water with it so that it gets into your gut and starts working. So after I have drank the water, I wait for 20 to 30 minutes before I have my breakfast. So when I have my breakfast from that time, 12 p.m., that's 12 noon, from that 12 noon to 8 p.m. in the night, I will divide whatever I'm gonna eat within that 8 hours bracket. Do you get me? Yes. So I will divide whatever it is. How are you, Sophia? Are you okay? Ijoma, how are you? Are you okay? Yeah. So I will divide it within that period of time. You can just divide it. If it is 8, you can divide it 3 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. Meaning that when you eat that 12:30, then the next one you will eat 3:30, and then the next probably 7:30. So it's up to you. Yes, Favor, how are you? It's up to you how you divide it. So now, when you are doing it and eating it during that intermittent, during that period of grace that you're going to eat, you remember to portion your food, because now we are going into portion control. The main reason, good evening, Musa Almi, how are you? Welcome. So, the main reason why we do portion control is to get our stomach back to its normal and original state. Because, like I've always told you, your stomach is as small as my fist. Everybody's stomach is as small as my fist. And the way God created us, if you eat something that fill that stomach like this, is supposed to sustain you. But because of our taste, that when we cook something is so tasty that when you cook it, you just want to eat and eat and eat. If Naya Joy, welcome. You want to eat and eat and eat. And because our stomach and our intestine is like balloon, no matter whatever, if you're forcing things into it, it will be expanded. If you're forcing things into it, it will be expanding. So as a result of that, if you have expanded it so much, when you put small thing there, it will begin to revolt and tell you, no, you have to fill me up. And that's why you see people, their tummy will be as big as that. And as the tummy is expanding, they are eating more and more. Because food, you can have food addiction. Okay, so what we use as well in order to maintain our weight is portion control. I will advise you to get a smaller plate. If using a big plate when you are putting, you think it's so small, go and get a child's plate, maybe a 3-year-old child, the plate that they used to eat. go and get it. Or this plate that is double, small here, small here, go and get it, then use it. Yeah, good evening, Chika. How are you? Go and then buy it and then use it to measure your food. Okay? So when you measure your food that small and then you start eating small, 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 the food that you will eat 3 times, that you will eat once, you can divide it into three and eat it 3 times. Give it 3 hours or 2.5 hours if you're hungry. If you're not hungry, don't eat. Okay? So that's the portion control. And as you are doing that portion control, Abaya, you are late. You are late. Igomuago, you are late. Ijoma Odo, I'm happy, mommy. I complain of not seeing results, but after your advice last week teaching, I took drastic measure this week. I checked my weight this evening. Boom! She lost 2 kilos. I told you. I told you, you can never be in evergreen living TV without results. You know they happen. So let me continue. Congratulations. So, so you see, that's the reason why I read sometimes is for you to know that I'm not a robot. I have to communicate with you guys. Okay? All right. So you see, that portion control, when you continuously, do the portion control. I'm doing okay, my darling, Enkem. So when you do that portion control, then it will start to shrink your intestine. It will start to shrink your stomach. But when that your stomach is shrinking, it will be revolting. You know, a baby, when you're breastfeeding a baby and you want to stop breastfeeding, for women, you want to stop the breastfeeding, the baby will be crying. The baby will be revolting. The baby will be throwing tantrum. He will even start running temperature. Why? Because you are trying to remove something that the baby is used to. That's what your body will be doing. Yeah, you see, you're no longer too hungry. That's very good. That's what your body will be doing. Your body will be revolting. Your body will be crying. Your body will be telling you, what are you doing to me? But that's the time that your mental toughness comes in. You will tell your body that you belong to me. I do to you whatever I want. I will put you under subjection. You cannot rule me. I rule you. You will ignore it. Okay, you will ignore it. When you ignore it, the first week, the second week, it will give up. Oh, it will give up. Even when you want to eat, you will see that the portion that you're eating will be too small. Even there is no space for you to fit into that this thing. You have won. Then another way again is the sugar. You know, the sugar, the Coca-Cola and Fanta and so on that I posted. You know, the sugar content of Coca-Cola and so on. You have seen it. Do you get me? It's not as if that you must not drink it. Everything I'm teaching you, I'm not saying that you should not drink it and so on. But it's up to you to use your head. All those things are the things that makes you to put on weight. You see, if you're a man and then you taking too much sugar, it even affects libido. It affects the person's performance and everything. And so is a woman. A woman will lie down and will be snoring, ha, ha. All those things is what fat and sugar does in the body. So if you avoid or if you limit your sugar intake in all these fizzy drinks, the Coke, the Fanta, the malt, even the juice that they are telling you, most of those juice, unless the juice that you made by yourself, that's the only time you will tell me that it's 100% juice, or you were there when they were doing it. If you're not there when they were doing it, don't trust it. Just believe that they have put sugar in it. So, if you have to take it, proportionately. You get me? So I'm just giving you ideas. And again, I told us and I said that the Maggi, the no, all those things that you use to season your soup, you season your food, all of them contain a lot of sugar. So for you, you might say that you're not eating sugar, but you put a lot of all those things in your food. I want you to reduce it. I use it, but I use it judiciously. So use your brain. So that's another thing. Okay? So, when you are doing intermittent fast, During that 16 hours, you are allowed to drink water as much as possible. You can drink water, but we are advised to, if possible, stop drinking cold water. Let me tell you, when I posted about cold water and when I advised you guys about cold water, some people were telling me, oh, it's because you are abroad, it's because you live in a cold country, that's why. Do you think I don't like cold things? Do you think I don't like it? I like it, but it's not good for you. It clogs your arteries. Sometimes when we are in, during the time that we are in summer, if you see me, you will think that they pour hot water on me, but water, sweat will be flowing. And again, go to Turkey, go to all those Middle East and so on, their temperature is so hot. But why is it that after eating they will drink hot tea? That their tea that is so small, why is it that they drink hot tea after eating? So that you are in Nigeria and that you are in Africa or that you are in a place where it is hot is not an excuse for you not to take care of your health. And when you start doing it, you will get used to it. Cold water is not good. It's not good for your heart. It's not good for your system. It's not good. If you start drinking warm water or or room temperature water, before you know it, you will get used to it. You won't even remember cold water again. Everything is about training yourself. You know, people will tell me, Ayotele Caesar, how are you? Oh, from Sierra Leone. Welcome to our life. So you see, many people, when they see the sugar, the sugar caution that we put about the Coca-Cola and the all the fizzy drinks and so on, yeah, they were like, something must kill a man, somebody must die, and so on and so forth. If somebody will just lie down and die, is better for that person. But what will that person suffer from? Is that person gonna suffer for somebody to be cleaning the poo-poo and cleaning the wee-wee and everything and becoming a problem? That's why it's good for us to take care of our health. We are not just talking about losing weight so that we will look good. We are talking about general well-being. In our day and age, once somebody gets to 45, 50, you will see they will be taking medication, either blood pressure medication or cholesterol medication or arthritis or whatever. You see people popping in pills in their mouth as if pills is good. Meanwhile, if you live a good life, you will not be able to, you will not live your life to be taking pills. No. If you live your life very well, you won't. So that's why I brought together this family, because it's a life, it's not something that you come and run away. No, because every day by day you will be learning a lot of things. Okay, so that's it. And most of you are sending me things as well for me to disseminate. Thank you so much. If you see any information that is very good that you want us to talk about, even if I don't talk about it live, I will make a video about it. Okay, so if you see something that will help people, especially our weight loss, health management, anything that will pose risk to health, then you will send it to me. I will disseminate it. With time now, we will start doing other things. It's not only health, it's not only weight loss and so on. I am an expert in marriage thing, family, and all the distance, but that one is later, when we have really kind of gotten to a stage of our page. Okay, so you see, that's what I'm saying. So if you avoid all those things and then start living your life very well, then you see, when people see me, some people, if I tell you what I go through every day, you will be laughing. Even people that are very, very younger than my children, they will come to toast me because they don't know how old I am. It's not showing in anywhere. You people, it's not showing anywhere. So you see that my children are used to it. People around me are used to it. Do you know that most of my friends, when I go out with them, they will be calling me the daughter of my friends. They will be telling my friends, "Oh, you didn't tell us that your daughter came. You didn't tell us that your daughter came. Why didn't you tell us?" And some of them will be giving money. I remember sometime, there's a woman that I normally visit. It's my friend, though it's maybe 2 or 3 years or 4 years older than me. Then men are giving her money that they want her to introduce me to them. The high point of it is that one of them, one woman came and said that I have a very good character. She will like her daughter, her son to marry me. So this lady started laughing and saying, what do you mean? To marry her? She said, yes. Will she not accept? So the woman asked, how old is your son? She said the son was 27 years. This thing I'm telling you, probably 3 years ago, said that the son was 27 years. I am telling you. So I wanted to faint where I'm laughing. How did I do it? It's not because I was created like that. I put a lot of work. I put a lot of work. I see ice cream, I look away. Sometimes I see chocolate that I love so much, I look away. I come out in the morning when I'm not going to work or whatever. I'm running to go and run or to go and walk. Do you get me? I am the one who created all the food that I am showing you guys right now just because of health. I will make food without oil and it will taste better than the one that has oil. So all these things is something that you learn here and you put it into practice and your life will be better. It's not as if that we will not die one day. Yes, we will. But at least to the best of your ability and knowledge, live better life. So that's exactly what yes, 27 years, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not lying. My children are so used to it that when they come say, Mom, have they started again? We will just laugh over it. I've been to church where they told my second son, do you want to sit with your wife? That is me. Do you want to sit with your wife? At a time, my children were asking me, does it mean that they look so old? I said, no, you guys don't look so old, but I think I probably look less than half of my age. You know? So please let me turn off the heater because it's getting hot now. Okay, I'm very sorry. So I just have to. I'm feeling hot. I have to turn off the heater. So you see, that's exactly. But now that if you start on time, doing it, I can see a lot of transformations on all of you, and I was so gobsmacked. Yeah, I saw Vera. Even some people were saying that Vera didn't show her face in the first one. Why didn't she show her face? Because people couldn't believe that a nursing mother who just had a baby with that protruding tummy, that she can walk it to go down like that. People didn't believe it. You saw Bola. Even at a time, I was like, are you going to disappear? Because I saw her before and after. There's another lady, I think the lady is in Jos. That one was the one that I was like, what? The lady was wearing the t-shirt and her part of her tummy was coming out. The t-shirt couldn't come down. But this lady wore the same t-shirt and the same t-shirt was reaching her hips. Is it Nkem? Nkem was the first person that posted. Nkem doesn't want to lose. Nkem is begging me right now, Mom, what do I do to stabilize? A lot of you that I cannot mention here. So you see, as you have started it like that, with time, your skin will begin to, even if it's sad, it will begin to tighten up. Remember that I have done mine for so many years. So you wouldn't expect to get exactly the same result with somebody who has been doing it for so many years. With time, both your skin, every part of your body will begin to, you know, to kind of stay in the line. So that's exactly what we do here, you know. So remember, hydrate yourself, drink enough water. Another thing that you need to monitor very well is that you go to toilet to do number two. Number two is the one. So that's number two. So you make sure that you go at least every day, because when you are flushing that waste, it's helping your skin, it's helping your hair, it's helping every part of your body, and it makes you to feel good. So how do you do that? Because when you are doing dieting, because you don't have enough food to push it, but if you drink enough water, for the day, you must go. Do you get me? If you drink enough water, and if possible, make it warm, you must go. So that's very, very important as well. Okay, so we talked about oil, for you to kind of reduce the amount of oil. You can see that I still use oil to show you people how to cook certain things, but you can see that I use very, very tiny. So when you are using oil, check how many people that will eat that food, and then divide that oil among all those people. Then if you're getting just very tiny, then you know that it is not significant. You check how many pot, the pot of soup that you are making, then you check how many people that will eat it, then you check how many, cubes that you are adding there. With that calculation, you will make calculation of how much is one person getting. With that, you are on the right track. So watch the oil that you do. I have done a lot of, works, videos on how to cook different food without oil. Even every soup, you can do every soup without oil. I did it, and it's there as well. You know, so we have talked about self-control, because it's only through self-control that you will see food that you like. You will not eat it. You will say, no, I pass. No, I pass. You know, I kind of have the privilege of one of my son, when he's coming, this ice cream that I like, we just gather it. So I warned him seriously. I said, yes, I know you love your mom, but you see, if I see this ice cream again in my house, I will ban you from coming. Mom, what? Yes, because if I see the ice cream, my body go dey shake. You say my body, and it's not as if let me take one. If it is three, I will finish the three. Grounded crayfish in our, of course, crayfish is okay, sweetheart. Crayfish is okay. It is okay. Yeah. So you see, my body will be shaking. I banned ice cream in my house. I banned chocolate in my house. I banned biscuits in my house. I banned bread in my house. All those things. Do you know why I banned it? I cannot resist them. I cannot just take chocolate and then take a piece of it and eat as normal human being will do it. I must finish all of it. I can finish cake that's as big as this. I can finish the cake, as in cake. You see my hand? I can finish it. And I've finished it before. So if you think that you have long throat, me, I am the mother of long throat. I don't eat much big food, but you see all the things that make somebody fat, that's what I like. But you have to make a choice between wearing something that you like. You will eat, yes. You will eat bread. Yes, you will eat something that you like, but you eat it once in a while. Probably when you are stepping down, you can eat it. You get me? But if you want to drop and drop and drop, you leave all those things first. So that's exactly what it is. Self-control. I would rather dress up and look nice. That is what makes me happy, than eating that satisfaction that I will have for an hour or even less. Then I'll start regretting. At a time, I nearly had bulimia. When I eat, I want to put my hand in my mouth. I want to start throwing up. Yes, if you have little kid at home, then you will be facing temptation, but that's exactly where that mental toughness comes in. There was a video I did about leftover food. Please, it's not on our Facebook, because I did it before. Please, I will urge all of you to go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. There are a lot of videos that I did. That one is about leftover food. Is on our YouTube channel. So you will watch it, and then you will see people who have people who have children, the reason why they put on weight. Yes. Okay. So that's exactly what it is. You really need to be very, very disciplined. Self-control. Do not copy others, please, because your time frame is different from others. Don't say because Bella has lost weight. Oh, Bella just joined us 3 weeks ago and she has lost. Why me? No, something is happening inside your body. There are some people that have sent me their pictures. They said, Mommy, but we are not losing weight on the scale. The scale is not saying that we are losing weight, but all their clothes is loose in their body. Have you seen it? They are losing weight, but the scale is not saying it. So don't look at somebody and said, you must overcome it by fire by force. Yes, you must overcome it by fire by force. You know, if Africans, us, if we can trust, you know, if we can be disciplined the way that we think about heaven and hell, if you do this, you will go to hell. If you do this, you will go to heaven, and so on and so forth. If we can think like that and then have that self control that will tell you that if you do this, you go to hell. If you do this, you go to hell. Just put that fear in you. Put that fear in you that if you eat it, you're not gonna fit into that beautiful dress that you will use to go to party or something. Put it into your mind. You know how it works for you. And again, don't compare yourself. Don't look at celebrities and say, oh, because they are selling this and that and that and that. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy anything on so, but it doesn't last. When you do it the natural way, that's when it will last, and that's when you can maintain it. And again, when you're doing it the natural way, you see my skin. When you're losing weight the natural way, your skin will not tighten up. Your skin will not, you will not start looking ragged or haggard like that. But there is a way that you will lose weight. If you see that person, there will be too much gutter and so on and so forth. You will not like it. But when you do it naturally, the way we are doing it like this, you won't even know. Everything will go naturally like that. So that's exactly what it is. We talked about exercising. You must, whether you have arthritis, whether you have problem with your leg and so on. I have taught us some exercises. It's in our page that you can even sit down and do. Workout is not just only for weight loss. Workout is for your heart to work well. Workout is for your blood to flow very well, to circulate very well in your body. So it's very, very good. Do you know that people who have diabetes, that when they eat, after eating, if they go for 10 minutes workout and so on, that the diabetes, that they will not find that hike of sugar in their body. Okay. Exactly. Yes. So there's some people, when you see them lose weight, they look so miserable. They look so old. They look so old. But what I found out in this, all the people that have sent me their pictures, including myself, all of them, they still look fresh. They still look okay. They didn't change. They still look fresh. So that's one of the advantages of what we are doing. Okay. So you have to work out at least 3 to 4 times a week, 30 to 45 minutes each. You get me? If you can do more, that would be very, very good. That would be very, very good. So that's exactly what you need to do. Okay. So before I talk about how to control, how to maintain the weight, because that's the last thing that we're going to talk about. I want to commend you and still remind you that on the I think we will start turning in our before and after on the 18th. you know it's either short video of your before and after, or a picture of your before and after. Make sure your face shows in the before and make sure your face shows in the after. Then people who want to be considered, I made a promise of a token of 5,000 for people who lost 10 kilo and over. For people who feel that they qualify, I would like to see them video the scale like I taught you when you started. Then you show me the video of the scale, and then when you finish on the 8th, on the 18th, you show me that video from the 18th. And then if I calculate it and then you have lost 10 kilo, then that's okay. Even if it is a card, a call card that it's in, but both for you is still something. But I will still fulfill my promise for people who lost up to 10 kilos. Okay. So yeah, that's that one. Your network is bad here, Ruben. Hey, yeah, but Bato, your network is bad. I'm so sorry. Patience, Bamala. It's okay to skip 1,000 a day and do that within 5 minutes. I don't understand. Is it okay to skip what? 1,000 a day and I do that within 5 minutes? Please, can you explain to me, Patience Bamala? I don't understand, so that I will answer you. Ijomo, the mommy, because of nature of job, I find it very difficult in the morning, but I do work 20 to 30 minutes every evening after closing. Hope I still, of course, you will achieve. So long as you do that working and be serious about it. Okay, remember that when you are doing the working, remember your portion control. Then if you're well enough, remember intermittent fast for you to lose. Once you lose, then you can, you can adjust. How do I send it? Here ma. Okay, you don't send it there, you send it on my messenger. Bella Beauty, you can send it on my messenger. You just copy and paste it on the messenger and they will come to me. Okay, the reason why I don't want you guys to send it on this thing, it's a private thing, and most of the time I get your permission in order to post it. So you send it privately to me. Okay, Nkemifi Patrick, how are you? Thank you so much, Grace. Okay, so right now we have talked about that one. So please, for people, your friends, and our family members who couldn't come today, I want you guys to, to ask them to watch this video later on, because you see, you people should just pity me. Only me, every time I'm answering a lot of questions, something that I have already treated, people will just come from nowhere and then start asking, and if you don't answer, it looks as if you're rude and everything. So the thing wears me out. That's why I want people to come, so that, when we do it like this, if people who didn't join, they will just go back and watch it instead of asking certain questions, which wears me out. So that I will last for you guys. Yeah. Olubukola Vic Oyerinde, hello, ma. I'm glad to be on live. Oh, that's your first time. Thank you so very much, sweetheart. How are you? I'm happy that you're happy. Okay, so conclusively, before we start playing, because I know that when I conclude now, all of you will start running. You will leave your mama and then you will run away. Is it good? Is it good? Okay, let me continue. So you see, when you have achieved your desired weight and you don't want to continue to lose weight, you want to stabilize it, look at what Rosemary is saying. You don't know how to take your eyes off sweet things, because he said that you're doing very well. Rosemary, when you see sweet things, look at it as somebody's husband. Look at it as somebody's husband. If you're a man, look at it as somebody's wife. No go area. Don't eat it. It's a forbidden fruit. Okay. So you see, when you want to stabilize your weight, remember that it is the amount of calories that we eat that either add to our weight or either lose our weight. So the amount of calories that we eat, you get me? So all you need to do is to make an adjustment and increase the calories a bit. Let me teach you how. So, okay, can one take beer drink while on weight loss? If you will take that beer drink during weight loss, you treat it as food. You don't eat anything else. If you can drink beer in an empty stomach, that's okay. You can use it as your lunch. You can use it as your breakfast. You can use it as your dinner. Do you get me? But one thing I want to tell us is that during your weight loss time, during the time, I don't feel hungry like before. Very good, Chika, that's what you say. You remember that when you are doing your weight loss, you are doing detoxification. You are cleansing yourself. Yeah? You are cleansing yourself. your body is going through kind of detoxification. So when you put in alcohol in it, it's like you have washed plate, and after washing plate, you will go and put poo poo inside the plate. That's how it is. You see? So if you leave me, I will not advise you to have that. But if you must have it, treat it as a meal. Okay? 5 to 10 minutes, and I do 1,000 to 500 a day. You said we should. Okay. Okay. Is that what you mean, sweetheart? Yes. The only exercise I do is skipping, but I do that within 5 to 10 minutes, and I do 1,000 to 1,500 a day. You said we should exercise for 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, my darling. Now I understand what you are saying. No, the thing that you will do when you are doing skipping rope, you do it, and when you are tired, you sit down and you rest. Yeah, you rest maybe 2 or 3 minutes or whatever your strength can carry you. Then you start again. You do it, then you rest until you do it for 45 minutes. Okay, you can rest while doing it, because the reason why I say 30 to 45 minutes is something that, scientists, there are something that they have experimented and they know what will work. That's why I gave that. So I understand you right now. You see? So, about you stabilizing what you eat. Let me give you an example. Like, you remember that you no, it's not good for your health, because we are dealing with weight loss and living in good health. So, my dear, I don't want to be too hard, my darling. You don't have to be too hard. Some people, there are certain food that people like so much. So they have to use small, 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 small to come out of it. So that's why. Yeah. So now I taught you how to do beverage. Like, if you want to do the one that we call tea, like Milo, like Bonvita, like Ovaltine, and then milk. So if what you usually put when you are, or you don't drink it at all when you are doing your weight loss this thing, now you can introduce it. Yeah, you can introduce it to kind of raise your calorie intake. You can just introduce it and then put, some amount. You drink it. Then, if you normally eat one egg, do you get me? If you normally eat one egg during a meal, remember that you will continue to do your work. If you normally eat one egg or one fish, you can add two. Yeah, it's just common sense. You can add two, then you eat it. As you are doing it, remember, probably every week or every 2 weeks, you weigh yourself, because our weight is not static, because we are human beings. There is no way when your weight will be in one place. Myself, I got, I put on weight, I reduce, I put on weight, I reduce. That's life. Until one dies, you have to be putting on weight and reducing it. Do you get me? So it's all about balance, raising your calorie intake and reducing it, raising it and reducing it. With that, you will have a stability in your weight loss. That's exactly what it is. Okay. Is sit up part of the exercise? That sit up like this. Yeah, it's part of the exercise. The more exercise you do, remember that it's your body that you are training. The more exercise you do, the better for you. The more weight you will lose. Two boiled eggs. You eat two boiled eggs. But eggs, but not always. Yeah, exactly. Okay, ma, just that I found it very difficult to take soft drinks. Well, thanks for your explanation. You found it very okay. Okay, I know some people don't like soft drink. Some people don't like soft drinks. I don't blame you. But remember, it's barley they use, something fermentation and so on. It's still fattening as well. It's still very fattening. Beer is still very fattening as well. So there's sugar in it too, because that fermented this thing, it turns to sugar. So it's the same thing. Okay. So I have explained it. I don't know, do we have any specific questions? Do we have questions? Because I think next week, is it advisable to eat 2 eggs daily? You cannot be eating it every day, sweetheart. You can introduce it probably 3 to 4 times, in your meal. Okay, you can introduce it 3 to 4 times a week in your meal. So, but to eat it every day, I will not advise that. Yeah, but remember that egg yolk is carbohydrates. Is the only protein there is the egg white. Okay. All right. So next week, it was my intention to go and cover something for you guys. I intended to go to central London in the night and then go live so that I will show you guys the street light and everything, just to for you to have a feel of Christmas. But how I will do it is that I will go after we have had our meeting. After our meeting, then I will go at night and then I will cover it and then send it to you guys, because all works and no play makes us a dull boy. I have to really, kind of get certain colorful things and show you guys. We will not only do weight loss, this weight loss, at least sometimes let us have kind of side attraction. Do you get me? So I promise I will go to all those posh places and then I will get the Christmas light and so on, what is going on. Then I will show you. But that will be next Sunday. But after we have had the meeting, then I will go. Okay. So do you have a question? If not, then I will sing for you. And there are some people, but if I start calling names now, you guys, you all will disappear. So I think I will stop calling names. I thought that calling names is okay, so that you guys will be happy. But when I start calling names, people will start running away. So I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. If I don't call your name, then I will come back to this and then I will reply your this thing. Because normally I don't reply live this thing, because I call your name to say thank you. But if I don't call names, I'm still gonna come back to it and then appreciate all of you one by one. Everybody that have commented, then I'll come back and then appreciate all of you. So in the absence of questions, oh, you like it when I call your name? Oh yeah, but on the condition that nobody goes. Oh, you guys must stay until I finish the name, because last week we were 55, 50, and so you see that this time we're only 36. Last week we were so many. Okay, so now nobody goes until I call name and finish, and I sing for you guys before you go. Otherwise, if you go, I will not call names again. So wait, let me call your name and appreciate you, because I really love doing that, to be honest with you. I do things that you guys want me to do. I don't do by myself. Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you to the hosts, Evergreen Living TV, the sexy grandmother. Eh? The sexy grandmother, the woman that has refused to age. That's why your name is Evergreen Living TV. I hail you. Okay. Isako is the next one. Cynthia, my darling. I hail you. Patience Minor, how are you? I hail you. Yes, Sheila Precious, how are you? How are you? Bola Bola, how are you? Are you okay? Yes. Chinwe Olikenyi, how are you? Chidima Morinokoya, how are you? Beatrice and Tom, how are you? Glory Friday, are you okay? Maranatha Paul, how are you? Maranatha. Chinelo Obi, how are you? Okay. Glory Friday, if I call you 2 times, then you know I didn't remember I've called you before. Okay. Boy Bella Beauty, the beautiful one, how are you? Etisiobi Judith, are you okay? Ugu Agazu. How Uche Agazu, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Chika Uzoma Nwerem, are you okay? I hope you are doing well. Wow, wow, wow. Lovette Nkem Gentle. How are you? Are you okay? I know you are. Chika Uzoma Yuki, I've called you. I called Maranatha. Ijeoma Oretue, are you okay? Chinelo Obi, how are you? Annie Sheun Eke, are you okay? Philomena Ankake, how are you? Kathy Tago, are you okay? Ezinwa Ifunanya, are you okay? Vivian Ezeanyika, are you okay? I hope you are good. Wow, wow, wow. Who is next? Who is next? Who is next? Who is next? Vera Oji, the provost that came late, but you said there was no notification. I will tell you that I know all of you by name. If anybody is missing, there are some people that are missing. Later on, you will see that I'll remember them. Are you okay, Vera? And how is your son? Is everybody okay? Vivian Ezanik, I've called you. I've called Ijeoma. Okechukwu Eudora, are you okay? Ezimora Uchenna Ifeoma Anumba, how are you? Annabelle James, are you okay? Ngozi Obianyikafa, I think I've called that one. Are you okay? Okay, Patience Minor, I think I've called you. Are you okay? Amarachi Emeregini Sandra, are you okay? Chikuzome, where I've called that one. Adia Eze Modi, how are you? Are you okay? Okay, I've called this one. I know it. 6 people have left. I know it. Chizoba Jane, how are you? Beatrice and Tom, how are you? Ijomoritu, I've called that one. Chikuzome Werem, I've called that one. Okay, Adaris, I've called it. Ngozi Obianik, I've called it. Vivian Ezanik, I think I've called it. I think Abams Obi, I've called it. Chidimma Wangu, how are you? Okay, Abdurrahim Mariam, how are you? Oloronke Oyebola, are you okay? Chika Uzomenwerem, yes. Ijeoma Odo, how are you? Sophia Ofochika, are you okay? And Kiruka Favor, how are you? Latifat Musa Alemi, are you okay? Chinelo Madoka Gift, Chinelo Mobike Gift, are you okay? Akobundu Ifunanya Joy, how are you? Chika Nzelum, how are you? Abeyanya Igomu Agbo, how are you? Ijeoma Odo, I've called you. Ejim Konye Nkem, are you okay? Okay, yes. I think okay, Ayodele Caesar, how are you? You see, names are still coming. Ebeli Izuchukwu, how are you? Okay. Jim Konyenkem, yeah. Okay. I've called Latifat Alemi. Judith, how are you? Okay. Ebele Izuchukwu, I've called Ebele Izuchukwu. Okay. Patient Charles Rosemary, have I called you? Are you okay? Ruben Jenny Kanyang Bature, how are you? I hope you're okay. Patience Bamala, how are you? Ijomodo, I've called you. Okay. Nkemifi Patrick, how are you? Grace Moradayo, how are you? Olubu Kola Vic Oyerinde, are you okay? I've called Charles Rosemary. Okay. Vera Izayikam, I've called. Okay. Okay. I think I've called Chika Uzome where I've called it. I've called Anita Ibare. How are you? Vivian, I've called Anita Ibare. Yes, I've called it. Ngozi Nwoha Emenike, I think I've called it. Okay. Alexander. Ah, Alexander Ogbe, how are you? All work and no play. Oh, wow, welcome. That was from Benue State, I think. Olubukola, oh yeah, if you go here, I've called you. Onye Ebuchi, China. How are you? Wow. Wow, wow. Chikuzoma Nwereme. A lot of people came, but probably they left. Alexander Ogbe, yes. Okay. Chinwe Olikenyi, I think I've called it. Mm-hmm. Beatrice and Tom. Yeah. We are nearly there. We are nearly. Dodo Mwabweze, how are you? Chidimma Nwangu, how are you? Okay. Okay, Grace Moradayo, yes, I've said it. Okay, you guys, you kept to your promise. Only 6 people left. Maybe their data has finished. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You guys saw my sunshine. I love you. You love me. We are happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Another thing you have to put in your mind is that grandmother, I still behave like a child. I think it's good afternoon here from America. You're just coming in from church program, Henry. I hope you're okay, and I hope that you are losing weight too. Welcome, High Chief. So you see, one thing I want you to take home today that will help you is that a grandmother, I still behave like a child. My brain is still like a child. I play with my grandchildren on the floor. I roll with them like that. I drag toys with them. I'm telling you the truth. So, your state of mind and so on will help to check everything about you. So I want to tell you that I love you so very much. I appreciate you guys so very much. You are building this page with me. You don't know how much it is in my heart. I know all of you by name. This page belongs to me and you guys. When we grow so much, it is you people that I know by name. That I know by name, as in by name. You're my family. I love you guys so very much. Okay? So I will be leaving you guys right now. And you will be seeing me now at the other room. That is our page, oh, please. That is our page. Okay, so thank you so very much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I will see you next Sunday. Bye.